You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Valentine's Day for WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. Authorities in Columbia County have taken a homicide suspect into custody. Police in Berwick investigated the death of Frederick James McConnell that happened at 1542 Britton Street Friday evening. As a result, 26-year-old Isaiah Scott Newton was arrested and charged with criminal homicide, aggravated assault, and tampering with evidence. Berwick police were assisted by the Columbia County District Attorney's Office, State Police, and Briar Creek Township Police. A Schuylkill County business and 2 other structures were heavily damaged by fire early Monday morning. Fire crews responded to West Main Street in Ringtown shortly before 6 this morning. Flames could be seen coming from the rear of one of the residences and quickly spread to Rentschler's Ice Cream Parlor at 27 West Main Street. The multi-alarm fire brought in crews from Luzerne, Carbon, Columbia, and Northumberland counties. A state police fire marshal was called in to investigate the cause of that Ringtown fire. A Philadelphia woman has died after falling off a trail at Glenanoco Falls near Jim Thorpe. According to state police, the 72-year-old woman was part of the Philadelphia Korean Hiking Club and fell off a cliff around 10 a.m. Sunday. She sustained a serious head injury and was transported to a local hospital where she later died. Glenanoco Falls has been closed since May of 2019 due to its dangerous conditions that have resulted in several other injuries and deaths. Luzerne County Council will hold interviews this week to fill a vacant council seat and the county manager's position. Over a dozen people applied for the council seat left vacant when Republican Walter Griffith resigned in early January to take on the position of county controller. The new council members expected to be named at the February 22nd meeting. They'll then be able to participate in picking the next full-time county manager position, which is currently being held by Romilda Crocomo. A 7-member citizen committee has been screening for qualified candidates to take up the manager position and have narrowed down the field to 5 candidates. One local food truck chef's taking his authentic Mexican cuisine into the restaurant business, and our Rhino Sachi has the details.
A new Mexican restaurant with a familiar face is coming to the area tomorrow. You may recognize Jay Zapata from his yellow food trucks and Laurent Mall location, but Ricardo Santos is now expanding into the restaurant business.
How you doing, everybody? It's Ricardo Santos from Jay Zapata. Boop, boop. Today is a beautiful day just to announce we are opening a new location right here. 620 Hillside Drive, the old red buzzard. Now it's going to turn into Jay Zapata. Boop, boop. That's right. I'm in the food truck business and also on the restaurant business. It's a big difference, but you're going to see the passion coming in. So being on the restaurant business is something different. It's challenging. There's not enough people to work, but hey, I'm still kicking it. So yes, we're going for it.
As you can tell, Santos is more than excited to take this brand new step. So be sure to stop by tomorrow for the grand opening.
You're more than welcome to show up tomorrow from 11 to 8. We're going to be operating at 620 Hillside Drive. We're going to be open from 11 to 8, Monday through Sunday. We're going to be probably closing on Mondays. We don't know yet. But come on now and check us out. We're going to be open with our Mexican menu or Zapata style. That's right. With our menu, same menu as the food trucks. Don't miss it. Stop by tomorrow from 11 to 8. We're going to be open all the whole week round, and we're going to close on Mondays for now.
Santos can't wait to finally get the ball rolling on this new restaurant and is looking forward to a fresh start.
Okay, what we're looking for in the restaurant is to not as rain, sunshine, you'll be able to enjoy our delicious food. And guess what? I'm going to be here all day. So come and check me out. We're going to make you food. I'll make you food. And we're going to make sure you have fun when you eat our food. We're going to make sure that you are enjoying and the consistency of what we know for Jay Zapata.
The new Jay Zapata restaurant, located at 620 Hillside Drive, will officially open tomorrow, February 15th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you're a fan of authentic Mexican cuisine, Be sure to come on down and check out what they have to offer. Reporting in Hazel Township for WYLN News, I'm Ryan Osachi.
Thanks, Ryan. And there's still time to get a Valentine's Day gift for that special someone if you haven't already. WYLN's Mackenzie Ocker tells us where you can do just that.
If you are still searching for Valentine's gift for that special someone, you're in luck. Club Encourage Gifts might just have the perfect gift for you.
I really love gifting to people, and so I started this business in order to take my passion of gifting and be able to share it with other people, allowing people to be able to give encouraging gifts to others for various occasions throughout the year, and also to work with companies to be able to make gifts to encourage their employees and their clients.
Julianne Nerger started her business in early 2021 and has been creating gifts ever since. She got her start by doing a ministry to encourage church planning wives, where she would mail them a gift every month.
I make curated gifts, which are online and available for sale at clubencourage.com, right on my website. But I also do gifts for holidays. I do gifts for birthdays, babies, weddings. I also have an engraved line, so we can add engraved wood, glass, leather to your gifts, or also to be purchased separately.
Since Julianne just started her business, she currently does not have a permanent location for it. But don't let that stop you from buying a gift for someone, since you can order it online or get it personally delivered within a 10-mile radius.
It's still in the beginning stages, but it's growing quite a bit. I'm really enjoying the process and learning how to be a businesswoman, and also how to market and how to share my gift and my business with other people. This is my first time doing a pop-up shop here at a business. I've done events, but this is something new to just branch out, to be able to share it with the community.
Whether you need a gift for a holiday, special event, or a personal one, Club Encourage has got you covered.
So I do gifts. They include things like food. They also include, decor items. I try to focus my gift around a theme. So if we're looking for a sports theme, then we're going to focus on that person and what they like. We try to make sure that there's colors that are in there that are their favorite colors, things that they really enjoy. If they're a cook, then we want to go with a cooking theme, and we want to make sure that we personalize it with them. Sometimes we can even add an engraved spoon, a wooden spoon, or something like that to make it really special.
Head on over to clubencourage.com for any type of gift you need, or call 570-578-1088. Reporting in West Hazelton for WYLN News, I'm Mackenzie Ocker.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Coming up on WYLN News, more on a local TV anchor's passing, plus PennDOT closures for the upcoming holiday. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Alexander Benaho. I'm 12 years old, and this is your WYLN forecast for the week.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Tabla Supply, here to supply you with over 25 years of home improvement industry experience. Call 570-500-1351, check out their showroom at 325 West Walnut Street in Hazleton, or tablasupply.com for all your business and home improvement or special project needs.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information.
Former WBRE anchor Keith Martin has passed away. Martin was a Scranton native and earned his degree at Lafayette College. He served as second lieutenant in the U.S. Army in 1968 and was deployed to Vietnam and Cambodia. He also joined the Pennsylvania Army National Guard in 1981. He anchored at WBRE in the late 70s and returned to the desk from 1990 to 2003 before being appointed to serve as Pennsylvania's Director of Homeland Security by Governor Ed Rendell in February of 2003. He retired and moved to Pawleys Island, South Carolina with his wife Kay. Martin's family announced that he passed away on Sunday at the age of 75. All PennDOT driver's license and photo centers will be closed in observance of President's Day. All driver's license and photo centers, including PennDOT's Riverfront Office Center in Harrisburg, will be closed from Saturday, February 19th through Monday, February 21st. Customers can still obtain a variety of driver and vehicle products and services online 24/7 at no additional cost by visiting dmv.pa.gov. Motorists can also check the conditions on major roadway miles at 511pa.com or by downloading the mobile app. Coming up on Minersville's News Choice, we have Dustin's Adventureland with us in Community and You. Plus, who's leading the way this week? Stay with us and find out.
When emergency strikes, trust your care to the all-new ER at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. With a facility that's now twice the size. Experienced nurses who see you right away. A quick assessment process makes sure you get the care you need. Advanced technology on site, safe, private treatment rooms, and a peace of mind that only this level of care can bring. When it matters most, trust your partner in emergency care. Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Membership opportunities are now available at the Valley Country Club, 79 Country Club Lane in Sugarloaf. Clubhouse upgrades are in progress and will be ready for the spring. Call Frank Radis for details at 570-233-5328.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Jura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 570-454-7229.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
We all need a midweek pick-me-up, and WYLN TV 35 is your home for good news on Wednesdays. All our good news stories will be printed in the WYLN TV Pennies Classified Good News Bulletin, distributed throughout the community and digitally posted on WYLN News Facebook page and on our website. If you have good news to share, contact us to be featured in our special Good News edition. Good events, good people, good jobs, all good news.
welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. I'm Julia Wiegand, and today we have Jim and Jeff from Dustin's Adventureland, the president and vice president of the organization. How are the two of you?
Great. How about yourself?
Doing fine.
Not too bad. Now, today we are going to dive into what Dustin's Adventureland is all about, their mission, who they serve, when they started, so on and so forth. So I guess we'll just start off with the background information and possibly the mission of your organization.
Back in 2019, it all started with the hopes to have a special need egg hunt for children with disabilities. So we formed that, and we held that in April of 2019, and that was very successful. So we wanted to continue to raise funds to do that. So we held a large egg hunt. We had 15 costumes there. We had state police with beeping eggs come up. We had all different areas for wheelchair-bound children, and it took off very well. So we had some money left over, and we had discussed about putting a handicap swing in at a local playground here in Pottsville. And I spoke with Mr. Wilmer here. He installs them for a living, and he had said to me that he had decided against the swing set and would like to install a whole playground. To fast forward, we reached out, we got some land with Minersville Borough, and we have a 20-year lease currently with that. To date, we have raised over $150,000. We received also on top of that a $100,000 state grant. We are just about $45,000 short of our goal, which we hope to raise in the next couple months. And we're going to begin phase one of our construction, hopefully next month, which is a new handicap ramp installed in the entrance to the facility.
And we have a ton of in-kind donations lined up too. Different companies in the county and throughout that are willing to provide us with services and products that'll aid us in achieving this goal.
That is absolutely incredible. Now, can we get a little more specific about where the playground is going to be located at?
It's going to be in the Minersville Recreation Complex, which is in the heart of Minersville. They have a large pool there. They also have a smaller playground and several baseball fields, softball fields, and the Minersville Lions Club has their pavilion there as well. So we're right in the center of that. It was an old Teener League field that was overgrown, and we're going to be building there. And we're in discussions right now with Minersville Borough for an additional 9,000 square feet on top of what we have now. So that's going to be possibly phase 3 of the project to make the playground even larger.
And what makes it attractive is there's parking available. There's actually 2 parking lots that are currently available for us to utilize, as well as the Lions and the general public. And there's also a walking path around the recreation complex. So there are different points of entrance to the playground, to the pavilion, to the whole recreational complex. So everything will tie in together as far as with the path and the location of all the pool and the fields and everything else. So it's going to be a nice situation for us, as well as tying everything in with all the other amenities that are there.
Now, I know with the pandemic, organizations have struggled to keep things going over the past 2 years, going on 3 years now. And obviously, I'm sure your organization is not excluded from that. So I guess we could start off by talking about the upcoming events that the organization has.
Yeah, we have a few upcoming events. Like you said, the COVID-19 really hit us hard. We had to cancel a lot of events that we had planned, which would have drew large crowds. But we have a solid board. We have 8 people right now on our board, and highly dedicated, motivated. I'm always setting up different things for them to sell and do. So I have to give them a big shout out. I mean, to raise $150,000 in less than 2 years during a pandemic was pretty impressive for such a small group. But we do have a couple of events coming up. We have the Skook Easter Bunny Tour, which we started 2 years ago when the pandemic first hit. The malls were canceling the Easter Bunny. A lot of venues, they weren't having Easter Bunny around. So we came up with an idea to take the Easter Bunny to the people. So the first year we did 11 municipalities through Schuylkill County. And last year we did 17, and we're hoping to do 17 or 18 this year. And we take the Easter Bunny around the convertible through a special route that we post on social media. And we get a sponsor for each town, and we throw candy out to the kids and allow them to see the Easter Bunny. Stop here and there for some pictures, and gives them a little sense of normalcy just to get out and about. So they really appreciate that.
One thing, or actually 2 things. Jeff's the Easter Bunny, so he does a heck of a job tossing the candy to the children. And during the pandemic in 2020, we went and served lunches to the needy people. We did, what was it,
10,562.
10,562 lunches, all with donations. So we weren't able to, obviously help our organization per se, but as our organization grew, we tried to reach out to the public and serve them as best we could. And it was a lot of work, but the people from the town came through and helped us do all this, and it turned out to be a very, very inspiring and a very nice thing. We really appreciate everybody that helped us with it.
And I'm sure more people watching this right now, learning all about Dustin's Adventureland, want to help just the same. So aside from the events, how can our viewers and our audience, people interested, do their part in helping Dustin's Adventureland?
They can reach out to us through Facebook. We accept donations through PayPal. We also sell bricks and blocks that are engraved, personally engraved. You can get your business name on there in memory of someone, in honor of someone. So we have those. We also have billboards that we're going to hang around the perimeter of the facility over in Minersville once it's built. So we're selling those as well. Also just, buying tickets. We post everything on social media. We're very active on social media.
The organization does so much. The two of you do so much for the community. Thank you for telling us all about your organization.
We appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, everybody watching out there. Dustin's Adventureland. Check them out on social media. They've got a ton of events coming up, so do your part, help out, check out the events, and we'll see you next time right here on WYLN in Community and You.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Have you ever experienced that super pushy salesperson who follows you all around? Not here.
Or wandered around that big box store looking for help in the appliance department, only to find the pink guy? Not here.
And we have an experienced, courteous sales staff here to help you find the perfect mattress, piece of furniture, or appliance with no pressure.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
Did you know that WYLN News provides news updates every weekday afternoon
at 1, 3, and 5 here on TV and on social media?
Did you also know you can watch WYLN News on the go by visiting our website or YouTube page?
Now more than ever,
WYLN is your local news leader.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
WYLN's going behind the scenes to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders. So, Ms. Fabergé is leading the way to kick off this week's series.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Leading the Way, where we explore the backstories of those paving NEPA toward a better future.
This week we're joined by Miss Fabergé, owner of Fabergé Dance and Tumble in Hazleton. Miss Fabergé, welcome and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Tracy. It's my pleasure.
Let's start at the beginning. Tell us what your childhood was like growing up, what your hobbies were, what your dreams and aspirations were.
Oh, well, really, one word covers that: dance. When I was a kid, pretty much that's what I did right from the beginning. Dance and acrobatics was my specialty. And all I ever wanted to do was dance. I sometimes look back at that and think, wow, how did that happen? Right from the beginning. But I knew by the time I got to be high school age, I knew maybe we should try to get away from dance and do something more practical. And I did go to school. I have a bachelor's in marketing, but it didn't work out that way. Got the education and returned to dance. So that's really what I did. Everything circled around my dancing. Of course, cheerleading, I was a majorette, all of those things, but always in that same realm.
Was there something that inspired you that you saw on television?
I think so. When I look back on it, my mom was a wonderful pianist, honky-tonk style. My mom is a Depression-era mother. She's almost 100.
Wow.
So that was 60 years ago, and she would play this wonderful piano every day. And I think that that's where I got the music in me. And dance is really about the music. Additionally, then my brother told me that when I was a little kid, I used to watch Ed Sullivan. And on Ed Sullivan, they used to have the Chinese acrobats. And I tried to do these things, and I was able to do them, and then people do this. Yay, good. And I think somehow that encouragement lifted me, and I fell in love with it. Then, of course, got into the dance lessons. Janie Smith, a Hazleton icon, and I was off and running.
Was there a particular dancer that you looked up to growing up?
No, I won't say there was a particular dancer. When I was a kid, it was all about Charles Kelly, the acrobat. But I'm a very holistic type person. I see value in a lot of different things. So, and I did study it all. When I was a kid, I would read the books about all the ballerinas. And of course, I love Mikhail Baryshnikov. It's really now that I'm older that I'm starting to study particular dancers. I was just enjoying dance and doing it everywhere and anywhere I could, studying with whomever I could.
Well, you definitely have a drive very young, and
yes.
That you've dealt very well with that.
That's all it was. It was all dance.
Okay. Check back tomorrow night as Miss Fabergé continues leading the way into part 2 of this week's segment. Good night.
And that's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.